What's up peeps, and welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I upgrade my fog lights in my E39 M5. So an LED company reached out to me recently called Lasfit. So they sell a ton of different types of LEDs that you can swap out for your tail lights, your headlights, your turn signals, your fog lights, pretty much anything you can think of. These are specifically the LA Plus 9006. So they are for the fogs, as you can see. I'll also put information in the description box below. These are a direct plug and play replacement for the fog lights, as stock E39 M5s have just a regular 9006 fog light bulb. Replacement is very easy, but I wanted to show you kind of a step-by-step procedure of what I'm going to be doing here. Here is sort of the manual, sort of a card, and nothing too crazy, kind of exactly what you would expect from a LED bulb. These have their own cooling system and all that good stuff, so there's no overheating issues here. As you can see, just the typical 9006 plug, and this should be just very, very simple today. So I'm going to take you through my process and I will show you how I swap out my fog lights. Okay guys, so as you can see, the LED fog lights are finally installed in my M5, and yes, the very first thing you'll notice is that my halos are much yellower than the fog lights. So of course that means that the next step here is going to be getting halos that are a little bit more white. These are 6000K in color, and I'd honestly love to get just maybe a 6000K for the halos as well. That way they would be perfectly matching. They fit perfectly. I would just advise you, as a quick tip, is to make sure these are actually, when you plug them into the factory harness, you can plug them in either way. So you can plug them in just the standard way where you see the plus minus, or if you flip them around. The first time I plugged them in and they didn't work, so you just have to flip it around and see if that'll work that other way. So of course the color kind of drives me nuts because now it's not matching, but that's going to mean the next week or so I'm probably just going to order a set, or maybe I'll even hit up this company and say, you know, I like the fog lights, but maybe they sell a halo bulb as well that would work, which is just a single bulb that you just put in where the halos are. So of course, let me turn on the headlights here. The headlights are the bi-xenon, so they're the bluish whitish color, and they actually match perfectly with the fog lights. So if you can kind of see the vision here, if the halos were white, the headlights are white, and then the fog lights are white. It's 6000, so it's not like it's that crazy stupid blue that doesn't even work at nighttime, but as you can see, it's even just with the halos on, it looks pretty reasonable with the headlights on, but you know, obviously they're much whiter now. Alright guys, so I'm finished with the installation. Really simple. I kind of gave you guys sort of a background as to my thoughts and everything. Obviously the next step is going to be the halos to match the fog lights that I just installed. These are very reasonably priced. I will put a link in the description box below. As I mentioned, the company reached out to me and was interested to see if I had a need for any sort of LED bulb, and really the only ones I could think of would be ones for the Jeep, or maybe a fog light These are their newest ones, so they just came out with these, the 9006. It's the new generation of the ones that they've had out. So they seem really good. They have their own fan that cools the bulb and everything like that, as you could see when I was installing that. And they're very cool to the touch. The halogen bulbs, when I had them in earlier just to test, I had one on and then the fog light was on the other side. They were immediately very hot. So those bulbs obviously get hot. These run a lot cooler, which isn't a huge deal, but it's just a nice additional step to prevent anything from happening or melting or something like that. So far they're really good. I'll provide updates as I have thoughts along the way. But in the meantime, thank you again for watching. Links are in the description box below, and I'll see you guys next time.